Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. When it comes to issue of insecurity, most average Nigerians out there seems helpless, not because they don't know what to do, but because they are looking up to the government who have sworn allegiance, sworn to protect both life and property, and it looks as if things are going haywire. But as we speak, it looks like the unforeseen hands are beginning to answer the prayers of the average Nigerians on the street. As things are beginning to unfold, even bandits are turning against each other. Not just that, information reaching us is that it is getting really messier and it's as if it's a prayer being answered. But before we go to the newspaper to find out where, when, and what caused the problem to the point that they are helping themselves, helping the Nigerian army and Nigerians as a whole to eradicate even themselves. We'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. What the unusual happened on Friday in Kasaso community in Shiroro local government area of Niger State, when a group of bandits engaged one another in a gun battle, leading to the death of leading to the death of no fewer than 12 of them, while scores were seriously injured. Many others escaped for their lives, leaving their camp in Kasasu in complete disarray as members of the community watched in disbelief. Honestly, even me, I'm in shock myself. The internal fight among this group of bandits followed a sharp disagreement between the boys and their leader, popularly referred to as Malam Dogogidi, who had accused his boys of shortchanging him after operations. The power of greed. Malam Dogo Gidi is one of the leaders of the three notorious bandit groups operating within Shiroro local government area in Niger and Benegware in Kaduna State. Malam Dogo Gidi, it was gathered, had also accused his boys of going against their operational rules by killing villagers, indiscriminately raping married women, and therefore deciding to summon them for a meeting. Malam Dogogidi was said to have, during the meeting, seized sachets of ammunition from his boys, threatening to sack them and recruit new hands for their disloyalty. That means there are even plenty hands waiting to enter. This is serious. Um, so for their disloyalty and for flouting the group rules of engagement during operation. According to a family close to the community, Dagogidi's action did not go down well with his boys, which led to a heated argument, and in the process, one of his boys attempted to kill him when he opened fire, but the bullets could not enter his boss. Wahala. It was at this point that Dagogidi and a few loyal ones opened fire and gunned down the 12 of the disgruntled ones, while others escaped for their dear lives. A reliable source from the community told our correspondent that after the shooting, the bandits came to the community and took about 10 people to help them bury their colleagues that were killed. The villagers were, however, released after the burial with a stern warning not to disclose the incident to the public. Hey, this one, it has a spiritual hand in it. You can just imagine on their own. When these guys go for operations, especially those who go through diabolic means, there's usually these rules of engagement. You don't just they'll tell you some cardinal rules. You don't just wake up and start. They'll tell you, if you can avoid bloodshed, totally avoid it. And don't go don't go into married women. Okay, and in the process of engagement, do as much as you can to do away with anything that has to do with intercourse. It will worsen or to weaken the potency of whatever it is, the African shield that they are carrying. But of course, there's this power that intoxicates. That's the fact that you're almost now invincible. But I guess at some point too, they felt, why not? This leader self. What actually caused the problem was the fact that the leader felt, you guys went on an operation. There's this amount you guys agreed that the abductors or kidnapped people are supposed to pay. A ransom has been paid. Why are you shortchanging me? I am your boss. I recruited you. Is it because now I'm giving you free hands to operate? Now you now want to just change me and all that. And with all this, it had internal squabbles. Even the villagers are in shock, as in, what happened? Even the people they abducted, wasn't really to for money. They just wanted them to give them a hand so that they can actually bury their own. This is serious. Honestly, you don't know the number of prayers, number of, Nigerians, over time we have learned, when we are helpless, we look unto the Most High. They have learned to go on their knees. See, God works in diverse ways, I tell you. You can just imagine what could possibly have caused that. And now, these other guys that have ran away now, as time goes on, in fact, this whole thing is, the security personnel in Nigeria need to really go in and see how they can, salvage the situation very quickly, because the way these other ones have run away, they have run, likelihood that they want to form another group, small group of their own, where they will now begin to kidnap. You now see that it's now a franchise, it's now an industry, it's a sector where, if nothing is being done to, checkmate it at this early stage, well, it's even as late stages now. If they don't checkmate it, you'll be seeing small group of kidnapping then everywhere. But if you anyone caught, and I'm still in shock why up till now the whole federation have not put the punitive measures against kidnappers generally, such that if you know you're going into such section, just start writing your will, because if any day you're caught, you're gone. But it's amazing that we're still talking about negotiating. What happened to the strong arm of the law, so that it can discourage? Now there are no jobs. You can imagine what is happening what is happening in Kaduna. There are no jobs. The ones that these days, every day you go to your workplace, you gotta be praying every day, especially in Nigeria, that you will go as an employed person and you will not come back as an unemployed person. Somebody will say, when you go in the morning, you are sure, but you are not sure when you come back if you are going to still keep the job, have the job for keeps. You can imagine there's still more route. There's still the government of the day is still looking forward to even getting fresh loans, because the recurrent expenditure is on the increase. They're paying staffs, and this whole issue that they're looking at into merging ministries, because according to them it's the replicate that reproducing same kind of ministry, so they can't be doing. It's honestly, Nigeria needs prayers. Economically, things are not smiling too good in Nigeria. Inflation have set in already, and you can see the value naira has been devalued, coupled with insecurity. At times Nigeria is like, you are wondering, which of the symptoms am I going to treat first? It's huge. And with secession coming, agitators coming here, insecurity coming there, honestly, I don't know if God will still keep us in one piece. Let's see how it plays out. With bandits now killing themselves, God still works miracles. Let's meet in our comment section. What's the take?